Hello everyone, it's me Rizzyrez, and today we have got a tier list video. Yes, I guess I didn't want to really do a ranking video like I'd usually do it with the Kevin one, but today we're doing a tier list, because why not? Today we're going to be ranking the Omnitrix designs, so mainly just like the main ones that like actually have differences between them. They're not like, for example, we don't have Albedo's one where it's the Alien Force one or the Ultimate Alien one because it's the same as Ben's one. So it would just be a different coloration. But we're going to rank all the ones in the original continuity that have differences and that I think are worthy of being ranked. So yeah, let's get into it. So to start off, let's look at our tiers that we have. So we have the highest tier, which is called I Want It, Give It To Me. The second tier, I would walk away with it, or walk outside with it. Third tier, I mean it's whatever, we'll probably cover it up, or would not see myself wearing it. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, we'll go in like continuity chronological order. So we'll start with the original classic Omnitrix. Now, I like the classic series one. I think it's really cool. It's iconic. Everyone loves it. It is a bit like weird looking. It's bulky, but I think that is what adds to its like to its charm and why everyone likes it so much, because I mean, it's cool. It's supposed to look like alien tech. So for that reason, I think that the classic one deserves I would walk outside with it, because it's iconic, everyone loves it. Now the second one that you have is the Alien Force one. And the Alien Force one, I mean, I really like the Alien Force one. I think it's really cool. I think it's a massive upgrade, because, well, firstly, it's much slimmer, so like you can actually do your day-to-day life with it. It's really like sleek looking and cool. The colors on it like really represent Ben 10 a lot, and also the aliens that we got with it, in my opinion, were better than the classic series ones. And I really like Alien Force. It's not season 3, but yeah, I think that the Alien Force one would go in I would walk outside with it above the classic series one. It's not necessarily I want it, give it to me, but I think it's a good one. Also, did anyone else have that Alien Force Omnitrix toy as a kid where like you put the holograms on it and like it lights up and stuff and it says the name? I had that, but I lost it. Next up we have, ooh, this is going to be interesting. Now, next up we have the Omnitrix. And as you guys know, as you can tell, I really like Ultimate Alien. It's my favorite of the series, because, I don't know, I really like Ultimate Alien. It's the one that I kind of grew up on, and I think it's just an amazing series. But the Ultimatrix, I was about to say the Ultimate Alien Omnitrix. No, the Ultimatrix, I'm not accounting the Ultimates into it, necessarily, but the design itself, it's between these two tiers, honestly. I think it goes in, I mean, it's whatever. I like it because it's different from all the other ones. It's more like, it's larger than the other ones. The other ones are more like actual watches. This one, it's larger and it looks cool, and it does look like it has some like secondary features to it. But it does look kind of weird, and I don't think I'd want to wear it because it looks really big. But with that being said, I think it's whatever. It's whatever. That's it. It's just whatever. Next up is the Omniverse one. Okay, I've said this in the past before. I think the Omniverse one is my favorite and the best one. I don't have my Omniverse Omnitrix on right now, but I think this is the best looking one. It's sleek. It's cool. It's so modern looking. It still looked like alien tech. I think that it's just really cool. And plus, I love the way that it opens up when Ben like just puts his two fingers on it and it just like slides open. You can, like the dial, you can see them spinning around. I think the Omniverse one is really cool, and I think it's the best one out of all of them. Fight me on that. Alright, next up we've gotten out of the Prime Ben continuity, I guess, Omnitrixes. And now we're going into the Future Ben ones, because the Future Ben ones are, I guess, the second most important, kind of. So the first one, the Future one, the first Future one that we'll be ranking is the Ben 10,000 one in the classic series. And honestly, I don't like this one, not very much. I think it looks very weird, and I don't know why it's so big. Like, I get it, it's got, what, 10,000, a million aliens, but it doesn't change the fact that it looks really weird. Those little, like, white bars that were on it before, they've turned into, like, just full-on PVC pipes. It's just really weird looking and bulky. It takes up, like, his entire forearm, and I don't think I would wear it any if I had it. I think I'd definitely choose the classic one over it. Yeah, I don't know why Ben really wanted to get an upgrade for that in terms of design. I probably wouldn't have. I would have just kept it the same, but like, whatever. So yeah, it's classic, it's cool, but it's really weird looking. Oh, okay. Next one is the Omnitrix, the Ben 10K one from Omniverse, where he fuses them together. And this one, I would not see myself wearing it. I don't like this one very much, and it's not necessarily like, oh, well, because this Omniverse is bad. No, I just think that it's kind of dumb looking. He's got it on both of his arms, first of all, because he doesn't slap the watch. He doesn't slap the watch. I want him to slap the watch. All right. He doesn't even. He just crosses his arms and he turns into the alien, which I guess is kind of cool. And he does make fusions out of it. But I'd want him to slap his damn arm. Just slap your arm, bro. He doesn't slap it. There's not a dial on it. You can't. There's not like interface that shows you what alien you're turning into. It's like the furthest thing from an Omnitrix. It's just like, it's like Master Control, but no Omnitrix. And I don't like it. Also, I think the green used on it is a bit too bright. And yeah, the fusions were a bit weird as well. Alright, next up is the non-Ben ones and more like the alternate Ben ones. So we'll start off with Albedo one. And this one we have the Omniverse version of Albedo, where it's like the bracer thingy. Whereas before, it was just like the Ben's Omnitrix or Ultimatrix, but it was just colored differently, so that's why they're not on this list. But this one's different, and I'm gonna rank it as one of the worst. I don't like this one. I don't like. Actually, I'll put it in. We'll probably cover it up. I think it's interesting. I think that it's kind of cool that they went for a different route instead of a watch. They went for like a glove almost. But that's got to be really uncomfortable sometimes. Like imagine you're just like, I don't know, you're laying down like on your bed or whatever, and you just lean back on your Omnitrix and stuff, and like what if you accidentally press it and stuff? I guess that happens also with the regular ones, but I think this one just looks really weird. Plus, it also looks like it looks really messy. It looks like it was created by someone like in their garage, which I guess does add to like its coolness or whatever and like its uniqueness. But I don't really like it that much. I think the colors work fine on it, but I don't like it. Alright, next up, we're going to rank Ben 23. Now, Ben 23's Omnitrix is basically just like an Omniverse redrawn version of the original series Omnitrix, but recolored in Ben 23's colors. And I honestly really like this one. I think it's... Ooh, do I think it's better than the original series one? Do I think it's better? Do I think it's better than the original series one? I think they're about almost like the same. I think it looks really cool and it fits with Ben 23's theme of like the gold and like the blue and the colors and stuff, and the fact that like he uses the classic one because, well, he hasn't really grown up that much, so he doesn't really get the grown up Omnitrix. So I think that's cool. And like I don't know. It's just cool. It's just cool. We're so used to seeing the Omnitrix in blue, and I guess not blue. Sorry. We're so used to seeing the Omnitrix in green and red. We don't really get to see it in other colors, and I think the blue works really well in it. So that's why I rank it in. I would walk outside with it. Next up, we have the Gwen 10 Classic Series Omnitrix. It's again like the same thing as Ben 23's one, but it's just Gwen's colors, and I think it's whatever. I'd put it above the Ultimatrix. I like the blue coloring on it, but I just don't like the pink dial, the pink colors. Like I don't think it really works very well in my opinion. But I mean, it's fine. It works for what it is because we don't really see it that much, so there's not really much need to create a new one. But yeah, I think it's whatever. Next up, we have the Mad Ben Omnitrix. We're not doing like the other ones, like the Nega Ben and the Bad Ben and stuff like that, because their Omnitrixes are just the same as like the other ones, just recolored. But this one actually is different because it's got spikes on it, and spikes are cool. So yeah, this one, I think I would not really walk outside with it, but I put it above these ones. I think the spikes look pretty weird on it, honestly. I do like the orange coloring because I think that works pretty nicely. But again, imagine if you try to like put it on your head or whatever. Put your head on it, like rest it. That's gonna feel really, really uncomfortable. And I think that the spikes makes it look really, really kind of cringe, honestly. But I do kind of like Mad Ben because, I mean, he's like their Australian version or whatever, and I am Australian, I guess, so I guess I do like it for that reason. And I do like the aliens, that it actually changes the aliens and makes them more look like steampunk-esque, I guess, or like war-torn and stuff like that. So I like it because of that. But yeah, it's pretty cringe. And next up we have the reboot ones. We don't have the original reboot one because it's basically just the same as the original Omnitrix, but these ones are different. So I'm gonna rank this one first with like the green pipes and stuff like that. I think this one is a really cool looking one. I did kind of shit on the reboot a bit, like in the past like few videos, but I think this one actually looks really cool. I think the green glowing parts are really nice, and I think that's actually something that should be implemented more in the Omnitrix. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I like about it. It just looks cool. It just looks cool, and I think I would definitely want to have this. In fact, I'm gonna put it over the Ben 23 one, and yeah, nah, I won't put it over the original one. But I think it's nice, and yeah, I think it's cool. And then we have this reboot one. No. I don't like this. I think it looks like a toy, and yes, all of them kind of do look like a toy. But this one looks especially like a toy. It looks like it's made out of plastic. It's very like weirdly drawn. It looks like do you guys remember in the classic series when Ben got like Gwen got that the charm, the one that upgraded her abilities and stuff on like that bracer thing. It looks kind of like that but green, and it looks very weird and chunky, and I don't like it. So we're done. That's the tier list of the Omnitrixes. There definitely are some that I missed. Like, for example, there isn't like the other reboot one. There isn't like the Anti-Trix from the reboot. But this is, for most part, the Omnitrixes that we have for now. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe.